Okay, hi everybody. My name is Kimberly Ross. I'm an executive district manager with Arbonne International. So tonight I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my story and introduce Arbonne to you, our ingredient policy, and just a little bit about network marketing. And then I'm going to go into about a 20-minute overview of our 30 Days to Healthy Living. And this is by no means an exhaustive presentation about this program or about Arbonne's nutrition products, but I hope you will see why I feel like this program is for everyone, and give you a little bit of information as to what it is that we're doing in this 30-day program. So just first, a little introduction about myself. So I have been an independent consultant for about a year and a half. I was introduced to the products about 8 years ago through the baby line, but never was introduced to any of the other lines or the business up until about 3 years ago. And so then I started using some of the products, the skincare and cosmetics and the spa line. And at that point, I was completely closed off to what this business opportunity could be for me and my family. And so my now sponsor and her daughter had asked me to take a look at this business several times, and I just was not open to it at all. So, just like anything in life, timing is everything. And so last year, I was pregnant with my third child. I was a full-time PhD student, and I was actually seeking some of the nutrition products that Arbonne has, including vegan protein. And so this reintroduced me to this brand, and I was finally open to sitting down and listening to what Arbonne could do for my family and I. And so I jumped into this business. I thought of it as a plan B, because it can be a great plan B, and to help pay down some of my student loan debts. Fast forward 6 weeks into my business, and I had a moment of impact in my life. My husband was severely injured. He was burnt on 20% of his body, and this injury resulted in him being home for 2 months with no income. So my first question to you is, are you ready for a moment of impact? So if something happened to your main source of income today, how long can you live off of your savings? So this is a situation that most of us do not think about. We don't plan for the what ifs in life. And it was a really scary situation for my family. And aside from having Arbonne in my back pocket, what this experience has taught me and my husband is that the biggest commodity that we have is time, and that we really want as much time with our children as possible. And so Arbonne is a vehicle to allowing us to have choices in our lives. And so I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions as I introduce Arbonne to you. And these questions were really, they hit home with me when I was looking at this opportunity. The first is, what would it mean to you and your family if you had an additional $1,000 in your income stream? So on top of whatever you're making, what would an additional $1,000 do for you and your family? What if it was $5,000 or $10,000 a month? What kind of choices could you make in your life if you were making that kind of money? What if you could improve your health? And so that's really huge. That's what we're here tonight to learn about. What if you could help improve other people's health and change other people's lives? And that's really what this business and this company is about. And what if you were your own boss? So that's the brilliant thing about Arbonne. I am extremely busy. When I started this, I had 2 kids. I was 30 weeks pregnant with my third. I was a full-time PhD student. I am a homeowner. I am a chicken farmer. I own about 4 acres. Extra time is not something that I have. And this fit into my extremely busy schedule. You don't have to work it constantly. You just have to work it consistently. And it's really brilliant in that sense. And finally, if you keep doing exactly what you are doing, where will you be in 5 years? So that's also a big question for me, because while my PhD in cognitive psychology is a great goal, it's a huge goal of mine, what it means is after I finish school, I'm going to have a career that is going to leave me extremely time poor. And so that is just not something that I now, after the year that we've had, am really willing to do. I want time. So when I ask you that question, I don't just mean financially, I mean spiritually and emotionally and your stress level. You know, if you change nothing in your life, what will change, right? And so that's where Arbonne came into play for me and my family. So just a little bit about us. We're 37 years old. We were founded in 1980 by a man named Petter Morik. He was from Norway, and he was in the skincare industry, and he brought over the Swiss heritage and settled in Irvine, California. So there we have the most cutting edge research and development, proprietary formulations, and again, we're with this Swiss heritage. We are a global company. So we are based in America and our products are made in the USA, but we are also in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Poland, the UK, Taiwan, and we're expanding into Germany in 2018. So what this means is that you can literally build an online global business with Arbonne, but we're still ground floor. We have something like 2% brand awareness, and we're just going to be expanding into even more countries as the years go on. So it's a great time to be in this industry and in this company. So just to talk a little bit about the product advantage, we are botanically based, so we blend the best of science and nature. We have no mineral oil. Mineral oil comes from the distillation of gasoline. Essentially, oil comes out of the earth and it's either refined into gasoline and jet fuel, or mineral oil that we're putting onto our babies and our skin. What's bad about mineral oil is that it's occlusive, and so it acts like saran wrap on your skin. Your skin is your largest detox organ, and so when you put something with mineral oil on it, it cannot detox, it cannot breathe. So it's like the #2 cause of aging in America. So we don't have any of that. We are vegan certified. So what that means is we have no animal products or byproducts. And animal byproducts come from a rendering plant. It's basically where leftover parts from slaughterhouses and kill shelters and universities that test on rats and those types of things. All of these animals go to a rendering plant and they process these animals, and the fat is used in filler in your toothpaste and shampoo, conditioner, cosmetics, skincare. I mean, you name it, it's in like 90%. So we don't have any of that. And we do not test on animals and never have. So we are pH correct, hypoallergenic. We have no artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners. We're free of gluten, dairy, GMOs. So we have the best ingredient policy. We are held to European standards. So very strict on what we allow in our products. We have the motto of pure, safe, and beneficial. So what that means is that every product is, yes, pure and safe, but it also has a benefit. And that goes for all of our lines. So we have nutrition, which I'm going to highlight tonight, detox and spa, skincare, including anti-aging, acne, sensitive skin. We have bath and body, cosmetics, hair care. I mean, you name it, we have it. If you have a body, skin, and hair, we have something for you. So I'm just going to go a little bit into network marketing. Network marketing is brilliant because it cuts out the middleman of traditional retail. So essentially, in a traditional retail environment, everything is going through a process before you get the product. So you have the manufacturer, the wholesaler, the warehouse, and the advertising. So a multi-billion-dollar industry is just in advertising, right? And all you're doing in network marketing is you're cutting out that middle process. So the products are going straight from the manufacturer to the consumer via an independent consultant. And so all that's happening is that all that money in the middle is being redistributed to two things. The first thing is in research and development so that we have the highest quality products on the market, and to pay us independent consultants to be brand ambassadors. Okay, so that's just a little bit about network marketing. Why Arbonne? Well, there's several reasons, but our ingredient policy is definitely #1. Two is our products are consumable. So you are, putting our products on your skin, you're ingesting them, you're washing your hair, they're going down the drain, and people are repurchasing them. So that's where the time leveraging really comes into play, because people are reordering these products on a monthly basis, on a 60-day basis, and you're getting paid for work that you've already done. And so that's pretty brilliant. In terms of marketplace demand, the health and wellness industry is only growing. We're catching up to the rest of the world. It's definitely not going anywhere. And in terms of network marketing, building a team, what's brilliant is that I can work Arbonne 5 to 10 hours a week and get paid for 5 to 10 hours worth of effort. As I build a team, let's say I have 10 consultants on my team and I teach them all to work 5 to 10 hours a week, I am then being paid for 110 hours worth of time and effort. So that's really where the time leverageability comes into play. And so all we're doing is we stop buying these products off of the shelf and paying for the overhead and the process, and we start enjoying the benefits of Arbonne, and then we share with our friends and our families and our networks, and we teach other people to do the same thing. So that's really all we're doing. In terms of compensation, this can be whatever it is that you want it to be for you and your family. There's 4 levels: a district manager, an area manager, the regional vice president, and the national vice president. And so the income fluctuates for each of those levels. Districts make anywhere between $200 and $1,200 a month with an ability to earn $200 cash bonus. Area managers are anywhere between $1,300 and around $4,500, and they can earn a $400 cash bonus every month. The regional vice presidents from $5,000 to $10,000 with a $600 cash bonus and an $800 Mercedes-Benz cash bonus. Basically, you buy or lease a white Mercedes-Benz and Arbonne pays you every month to drive it. And then the national vice president makes anywhere between $20,000 plus per month. And again, a $600 cash bonus. So these levels are achievable, anywhere between 3 and 5 years to get to the top of this company. And so again, the question is, if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 3 to 5 years? So there are lots of ways to be involved in Arbonne. You could host an event. You can become a preferred client. Preferred clients get 20 to 40% off all of our products. They get lots of rewards and free shipping and free products and things like that. Or you become an independent consultant. So it just costs $79. You Arbonnize yourself and you start learning and growing and teaching others to be brand ambassadors. And you have unlimited income opportunity. So that's just a really quick overview of Arbonne. Now I'm going to share my screen with you. And here we go. I am just going to go over this slideshow. So again, this is not meant to be an exhaustive explanation of our 30-day program, but I do want to give you a general idea of what this is about and why it is for everybody. So Arbonne is about healthy living and creating a healthy lifestyle, a sustainable lifestyle. We are not about doing something, to our bodies that isn't sustainable. So again, I'm going to just talk about the product advantage. We are plant powered. And so we use standardized plant extracts that deliver the targeted levels of nutrients. And we again follow this strict ingredient policy. So gluten-free, vegan, no GMOs, no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, no trans fat, no high fructose corn syrup, standardized plant extracts. We are low on the glycemic index, and several of our products are kosher certified. So we're not about pushing your bodies to unhealthy limits. It's not about deprivation, and it's certainly not a one-size-fits-all program. But what we are about is teaching you to have more energy, lose weight and maintain the weight, incorporate good eating habits, improve your self-esteem, and looking and feeling your best. So I'm just going to highlight 4 areas that we like to talk about. The first being digestibility. So our bodies produce about 25% of the enzymes that we need every day to digest our food. So that means 75% of the enzymes we need to come from our food itself. So unless you're eating 50% of your diet in raw food, you're going to be deficient and it's going to put a strain on your body. So Arbonne's Digestion Plus contains 11 digestive enzymes that promote better digestion and nutrient uptake. And more than that, they contain probiotics and prebiotics. So did you realize that every time you take a single round of antibiotics, it's killing both the good and bad bacteria in your gut, and it takes an average of 3 years to regrow that good bacteria. That's astonishing to me, especially since myself included, I've definitely been on antibiotics in the last 3 years. So again, this product is going to support the healing of your intestinal wall done by the diet, the medication, stress, and it's going to give a benefit to your overall immune system. In terms of absorption, the nutritional value in our food has been stripped away mainly due to processing. We eat a lot of processed foods. Things you don't even think that are processed really are, and soil depletion. So even when you're going to eat those fruits and those vegetables and those things that you think are really good, unfortunately, if the soil is depleted of the nutrients, you're not really getting what you think you're getting despite eating large portions. So when you're deficient in nutrients, it's going to lead to things like cravings, constipation, acne, fatigue. The list goes on and on. And so in Arbonne, we use standardized plant extracts. And so all that means is that a specific phytonutrient from a botanical is given at exact amounts delivered to each dose. And so you're just ensured that you're getting the same level of benefit every time you're using our products. Alkalinity is huge. So a perfect state of pH balance is when our bodies are alkaline, and diseases can't live in an alkaline state. So they actually thrive when we're acidic. And acidic foods and drinks are things like coffee and alcohol, fast foods, soda, processed foods, sports drinks, all that kind of stuff is a huge contributor to you having an acidic environment. And so our diet during the 30 Days to Healthy Living promotes an alkaline state, but also our Arbonne Energy Fizz Sticks. So these drinks replace coffee, and energy drinks, right? All of these things during our program, and they help to create an alkaline state at the same time that it hydrates you. So it's giving you vitamin B12, it's giving you guarana, so it's got natural caffeine, about the same amount as a half a cup of coffee. It's giving you chromium. It has so many benefits, and they're absolutely delicious. Detoxing. So basically, I want you to think of your body like a bathtub. And the drain is all of your organs of elimination. So your kidneys and your liver and your lungs and your skin. And through your environment and what the air you breathe, the food you eat, and the drinks you drink, you start to put toxins in the bathtub and you clog that drain. And what happens is eventually the bathtub starts to spill over. And so what a lot of Americans do is they go to the doctors, they get a prescription for something, and that's like mopping the floor, okay? It's not really taking care of the problem. That's when, we're in, unhealthy. We have disease, sickness. And so what we want to do is detox. So it's the 30 Days to Healthy Living is kind of like pulling the plug, and it's going to efficiently remove the toxins that have been stored up over your lifetime. And so Arbonne 7-Day Cleanse, our detox tea, as well as our fiber, and of course our diet, are the products that are going to help do this for you during this program. So the cleanse is not this scary, olive oil and cayenne pepper and lemon cleanse. It's very gentle. It supports your kidneys and liver. We break it up. We don't do it in 7 days in a row. The detox tea is absolutely delicious, and that supports your kidneys and liver as well. And when you detox, it's going to help reduce cravings. It's going to give you healthier skin. And what it's going to do is allow your body to melt away fat naturally. Because what your body does is, as toxins come in, it's trying to protect your vital organs. And so it stores these toxins in an inert place, adipose tissue or fat. So this is what I mean by cellular cleansing, right? You're just going to get rid of these toxins for overall health. So our protein is what you're going to replace 2 meals a day with. It is vegan protein that comes from peas, cranberries, and brown rice. There are 20 grams of protein per serving with vitamins, minerals, flax seeds, and a unique botanical blend. They are certified low glycemic, 9 grams of sugar per serving that come from organic cane sugar and stevia leaf extract. It's excellent for those seeking a lower sugar intake, no dairy or soy. Again, certified kosher and non-GMO, and they're absolutely delicious. They're convenient, they're delicious. My 8-year-old daughter wakes up every morning and makes herself a protein shake before school with frozen berries, water, the vanilla, protein, and fiber. I mean, if she can do it, I promise you can do it. They're very, very tasty. You'll get addicted to them and you won't be able to live without your protein. Okay, so fiber, it's flavorless and soluble and heat resistant, so you can literally add it and cook with it to, foods and beverages, but we always put it in our protein shake because it's convenient. It helps you stay fuller. It's going to stay with you longer, and also it's going to keep your insulin levels balanced. So it's going to, release those sugars slowly into your system. What fiber also does is, as you start to detox, it kind of balls up in your system, in your intestines, and it kind of like picks up all those toxins so that it actually allows you to eliminate them. And so I think women are supposed to get 24 grams of fiber per day and men are 32. And on average, I think Americans are getting like 10 grams of fiber. So just one scoop is already half of the fiber that you need for the day. So again, this is about a cellular cleanse. It's not a yo-yo diet. So a yo-yo diet is when you cut calories and you exercise, but you don't actually remove the stuff that's making you toxic. And so you actually become more dense in your toxins. And this is what results and triggers your body to create fat and regain the weight. And so our program is about teaching you habits, eating the right foods and maintaining it through managing your toxins. And so I'm not going to go through all of these. You can read the screen, but essentially, if you answer yes to any of these questions, you need to detox. I'll read a few. Do you experience fatigue? Do you crave or eat sugar? Do you experience frequent headaches? Do you have less than 2 bowel movements per day? Do you have aches, pains, or stiffness, right? So again, just like dusting your furniture or cleaning your bathrooms, the human body needs to be clean too, especially if you have a diet that includes packaged foods, hydrogenated fats and oils, white flour, sugar, and those types of things. So in the 30-day program, what you're going to do is eliminate dairy, gluten, soy, coffee, alcohol, and sugar. And you're going to use the Arbonne nutrition products to increase your nutrient intake, balance your blood sugar, reduce those cravings, and support your elimination organs while you're detoxing. I know a lot of people look at that list and are like, oh, I can't do this, but trust me, you can. We give you tracks to run on. It is very doable, and I'm going to go over, everything you get in this program in just a minute. So why eliminate certain foods? It's because they're either acidic, allergenic, and or addictive. So to give your body that healthy state, that alkaline environment, you have to reduce inflammation, right? This is like road rash on the inside of your body. So, the 8 foods that can trigger inflammation include sugar, saturated fats such as dairy, fast foods, hydrogenated oils, carbs, and gluten. Something like 90% of people have a gluten intolerance. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. Most people don't know it. MSG, artificial flavors, which is in pretty much like so many products now. It's astounding. And alcohol. So when you do this, when you replace 2 meals a day with a vegan protein shake, when you take all the other detox products and the fizz in replace of your coffee and your energy drinks, and then you eat a clean meal, and you snack throughout the day. This is not about starvation or being hungry. You eat on this program. The results are amazing. So I'm just going to show you. This is Caitlin Reinders. She's my best friend. She's a district manager on my team. And this is her before and after. This is somebody who did not think she could get off coffee, and now she is off coffee, and it's many, many months later, and she's still enjoying the benefits and has lost even more weight. This is Pam. She's a consultant on our team, and she's actually going to talk after I'm done. She's had fantastic results with this program, aside from a size 12 to a size 4. Here's a man who has done our program. He's actually one of our consultants' husbands. And, the first picture is the 30-day transformation. And then he continued for 6 weeks. And now he's going to the gym and adding in some of our sports products. And he's not only continuing to lose weight and gain muscle, he's maintaining it. And that's the real thing here. This is lifestyle change. It's great to do this with somebody. Accountability and fun, and it's a good thing. And so these are a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law team who did this and have continued and have kept the weight off. And so I'll just walk through what you get in the 30 Days to Healthy Living program. You get 2 bags of protein. That is 60 servings. So 2 meals a day you replace with the vegan protein. You get a bag of the Fiber Boost, which is enough for the 30 days. You get 2 boxes of the Energy Fizz Sticks. That's 60 of those. You get a box of the Digestion Plus, which is 30 days worth of your prebiotics, probiotics, and enzymes. You get 2 boxes of herbal detox tea. That's 40 servings of those. And then you choose between the 7-day cleanse or the greens balance, but we really coach people through that 7-day cleanse. But the other things that you get are a private Facebook support group. The one that's starting in January is going to be massive. There are so many people jumping on board for the new year, and we have 2 wonderful consultants who own a CrossFit gym that are going to be coaching people through this private Facebook group. You get 30 days of menus, recipes, grocery lists. You have everything that you need to eat the right way and create that alkaline state for yourself. So we definitely don't just sell you a 30 Days to Healthy Living kit and say, okay, good luck, let me know how it goes. Like, we really do support you in this journey. And so the value, you get it as a preferred client for 40% off. It's $260. So if you're a new preferred client, the registration's just $29. You get a free gift, you get free shipping, and when you break it down, the total cost per day is about $10, and that's replacing breakfast and lunch and basically all of the drinks that you need for 30 days. So it's a really great deal. And, we would love to be able to talk to you more about this. And I'm just going to stop share right now. Pam, we'd love to hear from you and your experiences with the 30-day.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Pam Smith, and I was introduced to Arbonne by my daughter, who was also introduced by Kim. And she had actually bought me the RE9 set. It's the anti-aging for my birthday in January last year. So that, and I fell in love with it, the whole 9 yards. And then she had told me about the 30 days to healthy living. And at that point, I was probably 160 pounds. And on I think it was June 5th of this year, I started the 30 days. And within a couple of weeks, I felt lighter, I guess, if that's the way you want to put it. I know I didn't look lighter, but I felt lighter, but I felt amazing and I had more energy. And I started going to the gym. And trust me, I was not motivated enough for that before this. Anyway, and it was probably the easiest thing I've ever done. And I am now, I was a size 12 then. I'm between a size 4 and a size 6 now. And I'm maintaining the weight. I've learned how to eat well. I've learned that you cannot exercise off a bad diet. And the nutrition products are just amazing. And I'm a completely different person. And I couldn't do it without them.
That's
So
awesome. Thank you so much for
it is
sharing.
awesome.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
great. And that's the thing is, it's not just about a 30-day program. Yes, it is, that's how we start, but it's about changing, our lives and living an 80-20 lifestyle. So what we say is after the 30 days, 80% of the time you're treating your body right. You're, giving it the things that it needs to thrive. And, 20% of the time we're still people and we're going to have our pizza and we're going to go to parties, right? I mean, it's really not about depriving ourselves of things, but that's how you maintain that weight loss or whatever your goals are. People do this program because they're not sleeping well at night. They want more energy. They're having headaches. I mean, so many issues are because of our diet. So whoever invited you on this or to watch this recording, go back to them and ask them any questions that you have. We'd love to help you through this program. And thank you guys so much for getting on. Is there any other questions before I stop the recording? No? Okay. I'm going to stop right there. Thanks, guys.